time to budget for December. Hi and welcome back. I'm Kamika and this is Well Balanced Wallet, where I help you create healthy money habits and live a life that you love on your current budget. Today we are going to budget for the last month of the year, and I know I mentioned last time we'll do the budgeting on the Ynab app, so let's get started. Okay, so since the last time I budgeted on the app, I have learned a couple of things, so we're gonna see how that works while we're going through this. So first we'll zero out the buffer category. Okay, so that brings all of our money to ready to assign. And what I didn't know last time was that you can click on this little assign money button here and it takes you to the assign screen. So that's pretty cool. It brings your budget just to a place where you can just go right down the line and assign everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and assign this money. Okay, first up we need $80. Oh, I can click this for the phone bill. Next, so our internet bill has been a little bit weird. It's not $135 anymore. I think it's $114, but we're gonna just put $115 just to be safe. Next is electricity. It hasn't been $200 in the past few months, but let's just assign the $200. I know it's going to be less, so what I do at the end of the month is just sweep all the extra money from all of the categories and do something else with the money. So we'll do that. Gas is $150. Water has been closer to $46 a month than $59, but I'll just add it there, and at the end of the month I'll do the sweep like I mentioned. Car insurance is it 105? I don't think it's 105. Oh, okay, so let's do $115.19. Life insurance is $35.13. Nothing for student loans yet. So what I'm doing, in case it looks kind of fast, if I'm not sure what the total is, I can click on this more button and it brings up what I assigned last month, what I spent last month, the average assigned, and the average spent. So I'm gonna do $9.99 for gym. Apple Music is $37. Okay, and then mortgage is $1407.91, and then throughout the month I go in and add the extra $169 for our mortgage, or for our principal only payment. Nothing else for home maintenance and repairs. Groceries $350. I actually think I want to, no, it's December, we're gonna be gone for at least a couple of weeks out of the month, so let's just keep it at $350, and then I'm sure we'll have something left over for that, but it's okay. Restaurants $150. Okay, for spending, let's ask Siri. Random number between 25 and 75. 54. So our spending money is $54. Okay, we're back in Ynab. Let's do 54 and 54. Oh, too much. Household goods 100. And just checking on how much I have left, I have $732.78. It says that I need $4,800 more this month, but it's adding up. That $3,600 from the top where I zeroed it out, it's adding it, saying that I still need to add that much money to my category, but that's fine, we just ignore that. Actually, starting in January's budget with me, my budget is going to look a little bit different. I'm going to hopefully consolidate a few things and add some different targets just to make my budget cleaner and easier to manage. But we'll talk about that in a couple of weeks. So just to continue, miscellaneous, we need 100. We probably need more than that, but it's okay. We'll figure it out at the end. Entertainment is 50. Spur of the moment is 50. Skipping school for now, because neither one of us are taking any classes, but I do want to kind of have some money sitting here in case we see a class that we want to take, but not right now, not for December's budget. Personal care is 50. Christmas account, I think we get paid twice, so that's $40. Christmas money, that's just the money that my bank dumps over from the Christmas account into my checking account so that I can spend it for Christmas. And I like to keep track of how much more I have left, or how much money I have left to spend for Christmas, and I add money to the Christmas money account if I need extra money for Christmas. But the Christmas account is its own account, so that's why it looks like I have two different Christmas things here. And I hide the Christmas money account when it's not December, when I'm not actually spending Christmas money. Skip new car for now. Fun stuff, we need money there, but let's see. Okay, so one thing that I'm noticing about this assign money screen is that it doesn't tell you how much money you currently have in the category. So I wanted to kind of see if I had any money, or how much money I have in the car maintenance and repairs, but it doesn't tell you that when you're in this screen. So you have to finish up in this screen and then go back to the budget to see how much money is actually in that category. But I kind of have a good idea, and I'm pretty sure it's 600. If not, I can make an adjustment at the end. But medical expenses, hold on, let me skip that. Go to once per year. We need $70.92. Okay, we did the $70.92. We don't need anything in reimbursements because I know there's some money in there. Okay, so back to medical expenses, fun stuff, and new car. And then we have $371.86. So, I have some medical stuff coming up in December that is probably going to be very expensive. But we're also traveling for Christmas, which is also going to take some money. And like I said, I can't tell how much money I have in the fun stuff category just yet. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do save assignments because I see I have $371 left. I'm gonna do save assignments, and then I'm gonna just go back out to the regular budget and finish budgeting this money. So I have $600 in the car maintenance and repairs, which is good. That's where I like to keep it. I have $113 in the fun stuff and trips category. And then I have $500 in the medical expenses. I know I'm gonna need way more money than that. So let's do, I'm just gonna split it up between fun stuff, trips, and medical expenses. And I see that some sort of target that I have set here is telling me that I need $285.11 for medical expenses. So I think I'm gonna do that and then put the rest in the fun stuff category. So yeah, let's do that. So I click that button, and then so that makes me have $785 in the medical expenses category, which is good. Probably not enough, but good. And then I have $86.75 left to add to fun stuff. So we'll just do that. And I know that throughout the month, as we get paid, I'll probably do the same thing, split the money between fun stuff and trips and medical expenses. Because we don't want to start the year off in medical debt, which we might have to. It may be inevitable at this point, but I know I can always pull money from a few of these sinking fund categories for medical expenses if I want to. But my thoughts on that is that medical expenses don't typically charge interest, so I'm okay with that debt while we're trying to pay it down. So yeah, we'll see what happens by the end of December and beginning of January. So yeah, I think my plan is just to split any additional money that we have throughout December between those two categories, and we should be good to go. But yeah, so that is the December budget. Let me know in the comments if you've already budgeted for December, and also let me know what fun Christmas plans you have coming up. That's all for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and click the link on your screen right now for more Well Balanced Wallet content. See you there.